Here are 4 different sectors we documented across Nigeria that are able to overcome the country's economic challenges, from a local rice milling plant in Benue State using centuries-old methods to produce 75 metric tons of rice every week, to the struggling textile industry in Kano, managing to stay afloat by producing floor dusters. A palm wine tapper in Nasarawa State is making a living from renting palm trees for the extraction and sale of palm wine. And the skilled technicians from Nasarawa State rebuilding truck bodies strong enough to withstand the country's harsh road networks. This is how they manage to keep it going. Nigeria produces 8.9 million tons of rice annually. Local rice milling plants like this contribute to that number. Here, farmers bring in the paddies in sacks of 75 kilograms. Everyone's job is defined. The women fill up the drums. It takes about 10 sacks of paddy rice to fill up each of the drums. After that, the sieving begins. The floating chaff is separated. But that is not a waste. It will later be used as chicken feed. After the chaff is separated, the rice is steamed and left in warm water for 8 hours. After steaming the rice, workers begin the process of parboiling. The rice is moved into different smaller drums. This is to help it boil faster and even. It will boil for 4 hours. It is a seasonal produce, usually at its peak from August. Workers like Sesog have been doing this for over 12 years. When the rice is properly parboiled, the drying process begins. The rice is turned over and spread on these large mats to be sun-dried. Workers continually turn it over to speed up the drying process. Depending on the weather condition, the rice should be properly dried between 4 to 6 hours. This is the end of the outdoor procedure. The rice will now be packaged and moved indoors for the grinding and peeling of the paddy. The grinding process enables the paddies to be separated from the rice seeds. The grinding is usually done twice to properly peel off the paddy. For some people, this process is enough. The rest of the process will be done in their kitchens. But for others, there is one last critical step to give them clean, destoned and sealed rice. This little machine is enough for the purpose of destoning. A simple technology that separates the stones from the actual rice itself. While this machine blows off every remaining particle, the rice is now ready for consumers and retailers to purchase.
Buyers,
Popularly called local rice, it is consumed by more of the country's population compared to imported rice. Nigeria's ban on the importation of rice in 2015 may have contributed to this. That led to an increase in local production, from 4 million metric tons in 2014 to 8.9 million paddy rice as at 2023, making Nigeria the largest rice producer in Africa. Another interesting thing about this process is the conversion of what seems like waste into useful resources. The chaff is locally processed to serve as feed for the chickens, while the dust will be used on the floor to serve as a bed for the chickens, which will later become a good source of organic manure for farming. This dust is also used by a cement processing company, who has found a way of burning it, which subsidizes its gas usage by 10%. This is Tofa Textile in Kano State, Nigeria. It was set up as a scavenging textile company, getting its raw materials such as cotton, polyester, and acrylic waste from other textile companies.
We don't use virgin cottons. We take the waste from the ginneries. If you look at this, these are all waste from the factory. So what this machine does is it recycles it to into fibers which can be used in the spinning process. So it's from this to this, really. That's what it does.
And some of it is sold for cash.
So this one, we sell it off, I think, to those that produce pillows and stuffs like that. Our local mattresses as well is the waste during the cleaning process of all the polyester and the cotton as well.
The process begins here. This machine cuts the waste materials into smaller bits to make it easier for blending. But before the blending process, there is the cleaning.
So this is where we clean the cotton to remove all the impurities, the seeds, the stones, and everything.
A few decades ago, Tofa Textiles had over 3,000 staff, but currently, the industry struggles with less than 100 staff. The textile industry in Kano moved from being the highest private employer of labor in the 80s to now almost non-existent. This large cleaning machine has at most 2 workers. Other departments in this industry also have a reduced manpower. Hence, 1/3 of the machines are inactive and pile up dust.
After cleaning everything, it's the whole blending process. It's just like, if you look at this is just a giant blender, really. It's just like the blender you have at home. So what it does, it blends everything, the polyester. It depends on the percentage. He knows the ratio to put of the cotton, polyester, and acrylic. So it blends it and takes it to using these pipes to the next stage of production.
At the next stage, the workers load the blended material into the spinning machine. This is the beginning of a long spinning process. This machine begins by thinning out the material. It is a slow process with almost unnoticeable results. The rollers continue to spin and feed the material to the next rollers. With the help of the workers, the material continues to move from one roller to another, gently and slowly transforming the material into a condensed thin layer. The process continues, twisting, folding, and feeding it to the next machine. The material is folded and lined into the machine. This patterned rolls and twists the lined material, creating a yarn, which is moved into the last stage of the spinning process. This yarn is ready for weaving. This process is the same for all the other colors of the yarn produced in this factory. Gambo Sally has been here since 1976, 49 years.
I did the one I lokacin aka kawo wannan machine a 1977. Kuma da ta ana kawo zare ne daga waje. In aka bude shi sai aka kawo shi nan sai a tare. Saboda a lokacin akwai ma'aikata da yawa kusan mutum 3,000. Mashina layi daya daga 1 zuwa 19 sau 7. Saboda haka su ne na weaving department kenan. Mu a nan spinning department garan da muke a nan shine muke kawo weaving. weaving kuma za su saka daga nan sai inspection, daga inspection sai a kai shi resin sai finishing, daga nan za a yi bilolinsa.
Faɗi tashin za a ɗauke ka daga nan a kai ka nan. Akwai lokacin da muka samu babu kasuwa gaba ɗaya, an taɓa rufe gidan nan gaba ɗaya sai iya makarikai kawai aka bari suke continue. Ana nan kuma da kasuwa ta zo aka sake dawowa da yanayin aiki, ni kana yanayi ya faru na bar gurin na sake dawowa kuma gurin na rayuwa.
This is the weaving section. A worker feeds the yarn into the weaving machine to produce a floor duster. Every yarn that is produced in the spinning section can be weaved by just one of these weaving machines in a matter of hours. Hence, dozens of these machines are now lying dormant. Few factors have led to this: high cost of production, non-patronage from the government, multiple taxation, smuggling of textile wares into the country.
People like cheap things, but no quality. And we here, if you produce high quality things, you cannot get anything in the market. I don't think people will continue to do textile. In 2, 4, 5 years to come, you will see a lot of textile going down completely in Nigeria.
At the finishing section, a worker cuts and trims the floor duster.
See, that's how they cut it.
Another group sews and folds them. These will be shipped to neighboring countries, such as Niger, Cameroon, Benin Republic, and Burkina Faso. Floor dusters are an improvised product of Tofa Textiles. They help to keep the company afloat, since other products, such as blankets and hand towels, are no longer in high demand. This is how Tofa Textiles is able to keep it going. This truck fabrication site is one of the few in Nigeria. Used and newly bought bare-body trucks are brought in here for reconstruction or building of their entire bodies. Across the country and many parts of the world, trucks are the easiest and most efficient means of transportation of large goods from one destination to another. But before some of these big bodies hit the highway, this is how it all begins.
This one assist tire now. It first came like this, and now mechanics will start losing. They will lose those ones, these springs, to add more frame, let him be 12 tire.
Trucks like this can be made in 6 tires, 10 tires and 12 tires, having 1 or double axles.
So when you see 10 tire, you will see 2 tires here and 1 tire at the front here. When you see 12 tires head, trailer head, you will see 2 tires here because it's using a normal tunnel at the back and double axle at the front. This one is 6 tire trailer head. As we take note that this one is 6 tire trailer head, it contains 1 tire at the front and 1 tire at the back. But this one is normal as only one as when they use, not be double one. It contains spring, only 1 spring, not 2. This one a hanger where the whole spring up and down.
By increasing the axle, tires, and the frames, a 6-tire truck head is converted to a 12-tire truck.
They go fuse silencer, this house, they go fuse some here. And they go carry this battery house, fuse some here, where battery go dey available, where nothing no go, something no go touch them. Right, so they go, when they start, they finish, it will be 12 tire, everything set. And now welder will come start. When welder come start, he go put rail on top of this one. Let him be high small because let body not touch tires. But because he go feel affect tires. Welder go start, go put rail and start putting body. Like this one is 12 tire. This is 12 tire and he's working before. He now get an accident at this road going to Lagos. When you get accident, there is tools that have problems. and that tools are not going to be work again. We have to renew it again. That's why they bring the motor to garage for us to repair it. Like this one have problem, we remove it and straight it for down before carry and put on top. Okay, like this rail now is not complete from that place back here. This one is complete, but we never fuse and there is problem. We want to repair it, but there is no light now. We will repair it before putting this one back and clear all those ones. Clear all these ones, let him be flat. Because when we high up come to carry body put on top, we don't want this thing to be touching the cross we want put inside. If there is no this one, there is no way body go fit stay on top of this one. Cause he go spoil this one and he go to touch tire when they load. This cross bumper, you see there is no bolt here. So then bring around fuse because it have problem. This spring, the one we did there, spoil, him break into two. They now bring new one and fuse there. Let him help those ones work. Because if there is no this spring, the motor will be shaking anyhow. And this U-board, they are the one that hold the spring very well, no shaking. This one, I then hold those tires, no going front, no going back, make them stay steady very well. This one, center boot, where the hot springy, let him be straight. When Panabital come, when they finish, electrician will come. Electrician, when they finish, they will come bring 12 tires plus one, making 13, because there is a pier house. They go fuse new tires, because this follow-come tires no go fit work for Nigeria, because we have no roads. There is different places have no good roads, and this one, they always work on flat road, like express like this, outside. So they go bring 12 tires plus one, they go fuse. When they fuse, they will carry the motor, go outside to wash. When they wash, or car wash place, they will wash and finish. They will still carry and come back again. They will come paint time. When they paint and finish, electrician will still come. Let him check whether everything balanced and there is air. They will fuse air for brake, hand brake, and others for horn, all. When they finish that one, alignment will come. They go align the tire, front tires, that four. They go align, they go do alignment for inside. Let steering be available. When they finish that one, okay, they go carry motor, test time like 30 kilometers like this, main go come. Everything complete. Now the motor will still go back for load. Let him, they go fit test time like from Lafia to Kano or Makodi to Kano, whether everything is clear. When everything is clear, they will carry the motor, come back. They will come put plenty load for him, like 300 bags of orange. It's too heavy, but they go fit test stand like this, 300 bags of orange. Main carry on to Lagos. When that motor do that, you know the motor is okay, everything complete with that.
But what is the difference in their bodies?
We have different type of bodies we build. Like this one is trailer body. And we have different types of trailer body. This one is normal tunnel trailer body. And this one is 3 axle. It has 3 legs. This one has 2 legs.
The constructed body has features such as a diesel reserve tank to enable excess diesel available while on long trips. This is a spare house.
2 tires will fit here, one that side. And these legs, we have this hand to rise it up, turn up like this, to rise the body up, loose to go down. We have hook to a trailer like this one. It's the one that holding trailer head to draw it. When they put load, you can draw it to anywhere you like, far from. They reach like 500 kilometers, there is nothing.
One of the major challenges here is lack of access to constant electricity. As at the point of recording this documentary, there was no electricity.
Ama in the water steady, highest motor body which in show which 1 month. amma gaskiya ba wuta ma ba ma iya ce rana kaza za mu gama aiki sai dai kawai mun gama. To da muna da generator muna dan yanzu to mai ya zo ya yi tsada yanzu ba ma iya sa mai a generator.
In any time work can come, and when that work come there is no light. Now we face that challenge because we go fit work, get something to chop, and if there is no light, there is no any money that is coming to our hand. We just used to stay like this, even food save, to beg or go eat credit food.
Beyond electricity, other challenges persist.
Yanzu abin da muke facing kaya masu kyau wanda muke samu na Russia da Ukraine yanzu ba ma samun su ba. To abin da yake damun mu aikin kenan, quality material wanda muke amfani da shi babu yanzu.
These factors and others directly reflect on the cost of this technology.
Now the body for 12 tire reach 8.5, 8.3. The trailer body will reach 22 million to 23 complete body. Before you come do paints and wiring, small decoration, maybe you go take 30 million. Only head cover one a Lagos. Can't call a Lagos one yana 40 million.
Air is a vital part of this mechanism. Most heavy-duty trucks like this use air for the brakes, suspension system to adjust ride height, improve stability, and enhance load handling, as well as honking, cooling, and ventilation. When all is set and body installed, the last and very critical aspect becomes the painting. This goes beyond mere application of liquid paint onto the vehicle. There are diagrams and messages of caution and encouragement, such as trust and obey, love one another. The completed truck will be put to several tests, short distance trips with average load, then the long distance, fully loaded. When the test is complete, another big body is introduced to the highway. Such a truck will become the new home and source of livelihood for transporters like Johanna.
If your motor day is okay, you can go Lagos, come back. If na Abuja, you go fit see like 800 or 1 million naira a week. If all the time you are seeing goods to carry to Lagos or Port Harcourt, you go fit see, you go fit get like 3 million naira. If there's no any problem. Some money they get 4 million naira.
Some transporters make an average of $2,700 every month, depending on the size, type, and distance the vehicle covers.
We dey stay for outside like 2 months before you come back. If you work in the night, if your mind show you that there is something wrong, if you not show you, maybe just work, you go film back and sleep inside the motor. We just do this thing. This motor, you know, get this thing. Now from this Nigeria, we do this this method. We just do this one. See our pillow, where we buy, we put. If you want to sleep, we go arrange them like this. You go just lie down and sleep. See this bed for under here. Anytime when we reach, if you wanted to sleep, this is our motor boy. Now here he can go put mask and sleep here. Anytime, if not in the night, now here motorboy they sleep. For front, driver they sleep for front. Motorboy they sleep here. Highest, even at 3 months we dey outside, now here the motorboy they sleep.
Highways have become their home. Despite these challenges, Yusuf, Hamza, and Johanna are managing to keep it going. Believe and his friend Monday rent a mature palm tree. They have been doing this for many years, so the process is pretty easy for them. Climbing a palm tree requires skill. For Believe, it all begins here. He clears the foot base to make it easy for climbing. This is a critical process to ensure safety. He also clears the thorns from the frond to create safe holding areas. Monday takes over and carefully cuts away some of the fronds, flipping some open to create a standing base. This process continues, cutting off the dead flowers and fronds. Clear the thorns from the frond to create safe holding areas. Flip open some of the fronds to create a standing base. The outer fronds are the mature ones. Monday continues with the process until he begins to see the fronds still covered by the crown shaft. This is where extra care is required to ensure the palm tree's longevity and productivity. Carefully slicing open the crown shaft before cutting off the frond until the spadix is revealed. As the process draws closer to this critical stage, the rachis are sliced out to be later used in tying the body of the spadix. The essence of tying the spadix is to prevent the younger fronds from flipping open as they attempt to grow. The spadix will remain tied until the sap is completely extracted. After cutting off the tip of the spadix, Monday uses his carefully designed knife to slice and carve the tip of the spadix, creating a path to allow the sap to pass through. A pipe is placed by the edge of the path to enable the sap to systematically pass through into a carefully placed container. It will be covered and remain there for the entire period of the extraction process.
So you could cut the palm tree every morning, afternoon, evening, till the end of the palm tree. If you didn't cut it, the palm no go come out. Even though you come out, the palm no go do good self.
Some palm spadix produce more sap than others. Timely checking is key to ensure the container does not overflow and fall off. Freshly extracted sap is sweet and non-alcoholic. The yeast present in the atmosphere feeds on the sugars in the sap, converting it into alcohol. With the alcoholic volume of 4 to 6% between 6 to 12 hours, while in 1 to 3 days, the alcoholic volume may rise to 6 to 10%. For the past 8 years, Belize has mastered the business and how to always make profit. He rents a palm tree for $4, renting as many as he can afford. For every palm tree, the same process applies, extracting an average of 100 liters daily.
Time when you will cut the palm tree, you will keep that time. You see, even though you know well, you must look for a place where you go come cut them in that time. Like on Sunday like this, if you went to church, if that time reach, if they're not closed for church, you must leave that church and come back and cut the palm tree. In meeting, any organization, they put meeting either morning or afternoon or evening, and that's a time that you're supposed to cut your palm tree. You see, sometimes you're going to miss some meeting because of palm tree. Even if I fall for on top of the palm tree now, they will find another person, or my colleagues, they will come and climb the same palm tree and cut it that day. If not, they're not going to get anything tomorrow inside.
He makes $4 from 25 liters of palm wine. The retailers sell at 35 cents per liter within this community. However, when this beverage gets into the cities, it may be sold upwards of $1 per liter. Palm wine has many benefits. It boosts digestion, immune system, and is rich in minerals. It is an alcoholic beverage and comes with the risk of taking alcohol. It should be consumed in moderation.
If you're interested in these kinds of stories, kindly subscribe and tap the notification button to get notified on all our stories. Follow at Africa Stitches on all social media platforms.